Hello, everyone, from my hotel room in China on a day off on tour with Charlie. Today, I want to talk about performance anxiety. I just had someone ask me on Instagram yesterday, how do you keep your cool playing in front of 40,000 people? So, the real answer is that I don't keep my cool at all. um, I do have anxiety come up sometimes on stage, and my perception about anxiety is that it's very similar to excitement. Basically, anxiety is like just raw energy in the body that then gets translated in the mind and connected to like a negative, to something that is stressful or scary. But before that conceptual interpretation, if we're just focusing on the sensation of it, it is very similar to excitement and really to like raw aliveness and just raw energy in the body. So especially on stage and in moments of high performance and high stress, we're going to feel both excitement and anxiety, and they can shift from one to the other very quickly. So, what I do when I'm on stage and this feeling comes up is, if I see it coming in a negative connotation, like, oh, you're gonna fuck up this part, or you don't know how to play, blah, 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 I just put a stop to these thoughts right away. I say, like, no, thank you, get out of my head. And I reconnect with the drums. I feel the sticks, I feel the drums, I look around at the crowd, and I take all of that energy and I just push it back out in full force into the drums. Sometimes, because on these big stages, I actually scream or I actually like sing the song really loud. I push it back to the music and to the crowd. And that turns it into like a really beautiful cycle and exchange of energy. So again, before I see my mind starting to interpret it in a negative way, I stop it and I say, no, let me use this energy. Let me use this raw aliveness to feed the music, to feed my playing, to feed back to the crowd. And often I counteract it with positive self-talk. I say, like, there's no way, like, this is so natural to me. I've been playing drums for so long. I've been playing this show so many times. I can't forget the next part. Even if I can't fuck it up. It's in my body. It's in my soul. I don't need to think about it. Just relax the mind and reconnect with the moment and the body, and it's all just gonna happen automatically. And again, on the flip side, you take that energy and you can discover an ocean of beauty of like, wow, like, look at this situation, magical moment that I'm at in front of all of these people. Again, feeding it back to them. The other night I was playing four on the floor kick and I looked all the way to the back of the stadium and I saw them move from afar. And then I looked down at my leg and I thought, this creates this. And then me looking at it creates my desire back to make them dance and to play well and to give them this rhythm and this energy. So again, I'm repeating myself, but I think it's important. Before we interpret it in a negative way, this anxiety, it's just raw energy. Take this energy, feed it back to the drums, feed it back to the music, and a lot of magic can happen that way. I hope this was helpful, and I'd love to hear what you think. So comment and let me know. Thank you.